Fuck. What's up, man? Let me take you for a little spin, man. Show you what it feel like.
I gotta go make these drop-offs.
Man, you think you're the only one out here working, B? Gotta make drop-offs too, B. Come on, man, get in, man. I ain't taking no for an answer, man.
All right, man. Welcome to the 290 Mo podcast. Appreciate you for coming on. Go ahead, tell the people, the viewers and listeners who we got on.
Man, it's Joe Jessie, man, 4056, man. Bill gang, CFA shit, man. Appreciate you having me too, my boy.
Man, you already know what the fuck going on, man. So give us a little rundown, man. Joe Jessie, what's to you, man? Where you from? What's to you? What you represent?
Man, bro. West Side, K-Town,
Yes,
L-Town, man. Grew up in the North Londale area and shit. With the Western, with the Manly High School and shit on the phone. Every vacation, summertime, spring break, winter vacation, I'm at L-Town in my granny crib.
Right,
on Holly Grove and shit, on Bloomingdale and shit, Lockwood.
Okay. So when did the rapping become a part of everything?
Man, I started just doing little parody shit to commercials when I was a shorty, or even I go as far back from when I was 5, bro. I say when I was like 5 years old and shit. I was like making little spoofs over intros to Martin, intros to the motherfucking Wayans brothers, or motherfucking Malcolm and Eddie or some shit, cartoon show, anything I hear on the radio on the phone. I'm making my own.
What is footage at? What is footage at?
Yeah, hey, I always been like camera shy. I was always shy as a shorty, so the whole music shit, then nobody really knew about it.
Right.
Except for like a couple of my homies and shit. My cousin who passed away on the phone, Toy Toy, I'll be my cousin Toy Toy too, showing the phone. She passed away when I was like 7. Mm-hmm. And before she died on the phone, she was like, that boy gonna be a rapper one day, because she just overheard me flowing and shit. And I ain't think she heard me. And she came in to put the clothes away and shit from washing. And she was like, that boy gonna be a rapper one day. And I was like, bro. Mm-hmm. And she just overheard me going. And she was like, for a shorty, you got it as a young age and shit.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, Joe. Where do you get your style and your flow from? Because it's one thing that I always say, like me personally, when I listen to an artist, if you sound like something that I listen to already, I'm not even gonna give you no play. Like if you sound similar to somebody that I already fuck with already, you gotta come with something different, you know what I'm saying? And it can't just be different. It gotta be, you still gotta be talented. And that's what I like about your shit, Shorty. Like we're gonna get into deals and all that other shit. But where'd you get your style? Did you always rap the way you rap, or did you inherit it from a big brother, cousin, or something? Like how you start that?
Just playing with my voice in the studio, low key on the phone. I knew like I laugh loud, and I motherfuckers say my voice carry. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, all right, babe. Let me just play around with my voice in the studio, like you said. That's why I low key quit listening to music now and shit, because I don't want no other artist style to rub off on me and shit. Like I was a big OJ the Juice Man fan growing up, like Brick Squad, like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Shit, and goddamn, I used to listen to so much Juice and Flocka and Gucci and shit, and I used to.
That was the drill music before the drill music.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact of my life, and I used to listen to they shit, and I used to catch myself sounding like Juice Man or sounding like Flocka. So I'm like, all right, man, I see what it is. So once I got to the motherfucking studio and shit, I'm like, I gotta find my style. And over as time progressed, in different sessions and shit, I kept playing with my voice. Like, all right, bet. I see I'm more versatile than anything, so I can get on the motherfucking auto-tune. I can crank that shit up a little bit. I can motherfucking tee up on the phone. I can just flat out like rap. Like I ain't go front. I didn't took old heads flows and shit, because I know how to impersonate them bitches. I always play with my voice. Like, so like a couple of songs I done took Ice Cube flow and shit from back in the early 90s and shit. The motherfucker be like, damn, how the fuck they motherfucker be like, you got like that sound like some West Coast shit. I'm like, see, I knew it. I was like, bet, play with my voice enough on the phone, like motherfuckers would be surprised at what I can do.
Right.
But I just found my own style. I try to stay away from everybody else shit. But
Right.
at the same time, I be wanting to pay homage though, like Ice Cube or 50 shit or 50 or something like that on the floor. I still one of the old head flows or something. But most of I'm just gonna use my own shit. Some shit I developed over time, and I be feeling like don't nobody else sound like me.
Okay, so you say you developed your flow in the studio over time. So if you can just elaborate on that creative process, was you like just spending money and then in the studio just trying to get it? Because that add up, shorty. Or did you have like a home setup or some shit and you practice at home or some shit like that, then took it to the studio?
Facts. That last from practicing at home a little bit, like I can't write music for shit. So every time I go to the studio, it's pretty much a freestyle. Only thing I've got is my flow and like the first two bars of my chorus. Anything else, I don't even be knowing. And even when I do play with my voice, I be like, I bet if I kick it off, I'm like, I bet it's not gonna go. I'm finna finish the track out, and that bitch go smack. Like motherfuckers be like you just said, most motherfuckers think I'm wasting bread, but my vocabulary stretched like a motherfucker, and I'm so ill with it. Like I bet once I got my chorus down in my first bar, my verse, I be like, I bet I know where I'm finna go with it, and then words just get to popping up in my head and shit. I just gotta pick which one I'm gonna snatch out and spit that bit.
Okay, so you mentioned OJ, you mentioned Q. Which one of them was one of them guys that actually inspired you to want to rap? Like, what inspired you to be like, I'm finna be a rapper? Like, was it just people just saying like, Joe, take that shit serious, or what was the last straw? Like, I'm finna go to the studio with this shit. What was that point?
So look, my pops was drug like big heavies. So I was growing up in the hood, I was somewhat a silver spoon shorty for a brief period of my life. So I had that spoil, or if they can do it, I can do it type shit. And I saw Bad Well on TV as a shorty going crazy, him and Lil Romeo, and I was like, bro, I want to do that shit on the phone. Like, I want to spit. I want to be on TV and movies and shit like that. Like them niggas, like at my age, hearing them, I was feeling like I was even better than them. But these they making money and shit. They getting bread. They on TV and touring and shit like that. It was more so Bow Wow made me want to rap, but motherfuckers like he and 50 and G Unit and shit and Eminem and Dr. Dre beats and shit. And my uncle used to always play like NWA or slow jams and shit like that. And I used to fuck with that shit hard. Easy E and motherfucking Big Daddy Kane and shit on the phone. So a lot of the old head rappers and motherfucking Bow Wow inspired me, but like 50 them was like that music was like giving me the even driving more, like the more driving force and shit like that. Like you can still like dibble and dabble in the street and push your motherfucking rap career. That's how 50 was showing me and shit.
Okay. So with that being said, you touched on probably every rapper from every generation. So with that being said, who would you say your music is for? Who would you say your target audience is when you go in the booth and you start spitting? Who is you saying this is for?
The hustlers on the game. And bag getters. Anybody like.
Why the hustlers? And then when you make a project, do you consider like other things like club bangers, female tracks, and stuff like that, or do you just stick to the core?
Hell yeah, that too. But preferably my shit for the hustlers. But like I said, I'm versatile, so I know I can't just have a gang of projects just trapped out like a motherfucker. I gotta put something out there for the females and shit. I gotta have something out there that's go have motherfuckers wanna not stop moving. Everybody be off the pills, licking and shit. So I gotta have something that's go get the heart racing and shit. Club music and shit for the trap on the game. Catchy shit. I be even hearing kids rap my little catchy shit. And that be the goal. Like I be for everybody low key. And I know you can't stay in one lane and already. I know this shit already. I ain't even made it yet. So you gotta be versatile, but I do my music for the hustlers, but best believe it's something for everybody in that bitch.
All right. Okay. So we talked a little bit about who the music is for. Let's talk a little bit about the creative process. When you create music, is it only in the studio? I know everybody don't start off in the studio, but now do you only create music in the studio? Do you create it at home? I see a lot of people doing it, getting Fruity Loops on the iPad. So if you can talk to us a little bit about that.
Man, I think I did a home studio twice. I did a home studio twice at two individuals' cribs and shit. And the tracks, they still came out decent, but for majority of the part of me rapping, I've been going to the studio. I don't get nothing under 4 hours in for like the past year and a half. I ain't got nothing under 6 hours. So when I go to the studio, I be locking in. Me and my whole squad, the whole Bell gang, CFN, we all just locking in 6-7 hours at a time or some shit like that on the game. But most of the time, I'd have been in big dumbass studios, music garage and shit. Damn near all out west, all up north, out south and shit.
Well, what would you say the best studio you recorded in so far?
Man, I'm gonna say the one I'm at now, the one out west. Not too far, not too far from my granny crib, man. Actually, it's on Bloomingdale and shit.
Yeah,
Not
I know
too
what you're talking
far.
about.
Yeah. I gotta pass my granny crib, going to that motherfucker damn near every weekend and shit. And
Okay.
the music garage to be right behind it. Like I fuck with DJ Meal taking them people and shit for like 2 years straight and shit like that. They move fast. Like motherfuckers be like, I want to go in the studio with 2 hours, think you go come out with 3 songs. Like that shit's not possible with anybody else. But when I was going to the music garage and fucking with DJ Meal taking them people, like I'm getting 2 songs in the hour type shit. Quality good as hell, all type of shit.
Right. Okay. So just talking about your creative process, we're gonna talk a little bit about the promo aspect of it, or just as far as what do you want, you know what I'm saying, as far as do you want to be super independent, or are you taking steps to get your music heard by a label? Because like no cap, no bullshit, Joe. You gon' make it, shorty. Just from the sound, show you got that sound like motherfucker, play that shit. What the fuck is that? On show, motherfucker gonna look at that shit.
That's love, bro.
So with that being said, I had to get you on for the prices go up. So with that being said, what's your goal? What's your vision for this shit? Is it independent? Is it labeled to jumpstart the independent, or what's your is it distribution for the gang? What is it? What's your goal?
Man, super independent on the game.
Okay.
I look at it like shit. With the way technology is and the way everything's set up, like, bro, what the fuck is it you really need a record label for? You could do all that shit. Long as you got a strong team behind you, like, we got a whole label and there's different branches under that bitch, like, bro. I feel like our team, the city, family, friends, all that shit. Goddamn it. Once the motherfucker get global and shit, like it's really nothing the label could do for you. Like y'all want me to sign my name on this paper for what? So y'all try to hold.
It'd be that budget, shorty.
Yeah, that too.
Throwing that budget in their face.
I'm already knowing.
But sure, but the only thing why that shit don't even matter like it used to do no more, because like the show money ain't even what it used to be no more. So it's like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah, I be seeing motherfuckers talking about they charging $300,000 for a verse in the industry now type of shit. Motherfuckers doing.
You'll never see it.
Oh my life, 7, 8, 9 shows coming back with over $1 million or some shit now. Like, what you really need with a motherfucking record label? Like, from base, like, I'm a big conspiracy theorist motherfucker. I don't even care, man. I look at that shit as you signing your soul over to the devil, bro. I can't give up my talent or sell that shit to some motherfuckers who go keep eating off my shit later on in life when I'm dead and gone. My kids might be starving. Like, fuck that. If I'm trying to leave red sense of my motherfucking people on the phone. I'm trying to build my label and my gang up. And I feel like if I get it tuned with a record label, they might try to throw a monkey wrench in our shit, trying to fuck us up in some type of way. Probably only want to pay one motherfucker more than they pay all us type shit. Like I just watched the NWA movie like 3 days ago for the first time. And I watched that bitch back to back, bro. Easy, he wouldn't even spit. He couldn't even spit like that on the 4Q was the motherfucking motor behind that shit. He was getting fucked for years while Easy eat. Like, no, on the phone, Easy so fucking blind and got big headed and shit and let that shit just crash and burn.
Right. But then again, you too, you know what I'm saying? We looking back at that shit, we can use that shit as, you know what I'm saying, as to know the game type shit. You know what I'm saying? They was like innovators to this shit. So everything they was doing, they couldn't look back and see what the fuck Pac and them did type shit. So so even with that being said, I'm put you on the spot, Joe. They came to me right now. We got 3 million, 3 years, but you don't own no royalties, none of your shit.
Can't take it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Okay.
Just off them coming to holler at me, word go probably get out. I turned down the 3 million.
Right.
That shit go blow. That shit go blow my music up. Like, thank y'all for the free publicity on the game. We street niggas, so we don't come from much, nigga. If I can get 200,000 a year off the music on the gang, I'm fine with that. 300,000 a year off the music.
I'm sure you
I'm
make that shit do gymnastics. I'm sure.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna flip that shit on the floor. There's so many open doors and land and property out here you can buy and shit you can invest in. The tech world crazy as hell now. Like it's hella shit you can get out here and do on the floor. I've been writing movies and everything. Like Cube and 50 is two of my big inspirations. And I got 3 movies in the cut on the floor. I just hollered at one of my homies, like, bro, you funny as hell, bro. I want to throw you in this motherfucker Stone movie I'm writing and shit.
Okay. So before we get into the movies and shit, man, you touched a little bit on Cube and all them, man. So with 50 Cent and all that, and we touched on the label and all that. So you not reaching out to any labels. How about artists? You know what I'm saying? How does that go as far as you? I know you got a team. Do you work outside of the team? And if you do, how does that go? Do you pay for features? Is it strictly people that you already know? Do you reach out to people that you don't know because you heard some shit like, damn, who out the bop? Or how does that go?
Yeah, more so motherfuckers reach out to me, or it's motherfuckers in my team under or other motherfuckers that's in my homie team under their branch that be like, I want to do a track with Short or some shit, or few motherfuckers out south, couple motherfuckers from overseas and shit, the UK and shit. I done got like quite a few features from motherfuckers. Even 2 motherfuckers in Africa offered me a feature. Like, you got this type,
like, them Africans be bloods on Facebook groups, bro. They be bloods. Man,
bro.
On
Instagram, through everything, like I done got little recognition from Cassidy and shit before he done hollered at me and shit. It was like, keep it going and shit, you decent, all type of shit on the phone. Trick Daddy inboxed me not too long ago and shit. I'm like, okay, my shit is getting a look peak on the phone. I didn't even had a couple NFL players like my shit before, like, okay, I see what's going on and shit.
Yeah, that's why I said, Shorty, like, no cap, Shorty, in a minute. That's why I had to get it for the price go up. So you gotta run it back on, bro. Shorty. You can get that million view interview, you know what I'm saying?
For real, hey, I'm trying to own my life.
That's what I said, Shorty. That's what I said. You said you got all that other shit going on. We need to rap, Shorty. Like, this just one aspect of it, Shorty. Like, I'm trying to have a production company, Shorty. Just everything, bro. Music, movies, videos, podcasts, all that shit. That's what I said. I always say some gotta pop, Shorty. On Shorty.
Yeah, on my life. It's like spending $1,000 on a boatload of lottery tickets, bro. You know, one of these bitches go hit.
Shorty.
I keep doing a boatload of shit. One of these bitches go catch on. We got a clothing line, all type of shit. Motherfuckers be geeked over the clothes like a motherfucker. These chains and shit, my shit fake and motherfuckers steal. Like, damn, let me get one of them bitches. That bitch look good on the phone. Like,
is that like one of them like what's it be like them deals they be having They be offering motherfuckers on Instagram with the jewelry, shorty. I forget what they call it.
I know what you talking about. I actually don't know about the owner of our label. Got these bitches. He holler. He talks to the source all the way over in motherfucking Thailand or some shit, China or some shit on the phone. He constantly been in contact with their ass for about like 3-4 years now, to the point where we get deals on clothes we want made, jewelry, all type of shit. Like,
Sure.
I don't know shit about
that merch. What I say, I just grabbed me some merch.
Yeah,
that has something for everybody, shorty.
For real, bro. Clothes.
Before I get you up out of here, man, you touched on a little bit on the movies and shit. Before we get up off the music, tell us where we can find the music. Tell us when the next project is coming, and tell us the best way to contact you on social media.
Man, bro. Joe Jessie 4056 on SoundCloud, on YouTube, on all platforms, man. For real, bro. Motherfucking Apple Music, Spotify, motherfucking Instagram, Joe Jessie 4056, man. All that shit. I don't got Twitter, I don't got Snapchat. Best way you can find me, Instagram, Joe Jessie 4056, YouTube, all that shit. Subscribe to this channel, Bell Gang, see us in.
Okay. And when the next project dropping?
Next, my solo mixtape 5850 dropping June 1st. We got a compilation tape dropping in like another month, somewhere up in April 4th, between April 4th and April 10th. Compilation tape, nothing but bells, dropping on all platforms, man. Got all our Bell Gang artists, all our CFN artists, all our LND, all our motherfucking Splash Gang artists on that bitch.
Okay. That's definitely what's up, man. I definitely see you working, shorty. So make sure you send me the if you got a link tree, or just send me all the links to all your shit so I can put it in the description. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers check you out. I'm gonna make sure you get like a promo looking into it before, because I want my motherfuckers to hear that shit before the interview drops, shorty.
My life.
Yeah, so before we get you up out of here, Joe, just another thing that I like to do on my podcast, shorty, is just like, I like when, because you know the image they try to portray, you know what I'm saying, young niggas, young black men in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? So I like to highlight motherfuckers that's doing other than what the news might show a motherfucker. So you touched a little bit on the movies and writing and all that shit. How did that come into part, and how far into fruition is those things into happening?
Man, growing up being goofy, bro, and then the way technology developed this shit, like, it's hella ways to get your movie out here. And if you got other motherfuckers who serious about that shit and down with the shit on the phone, that shit go start to move. I always been a goofy motherfucker, so I was really into skits. And growing up as a kid on the phone, I was always decent with just like writing little stories or doing book reports or news reports and shit like that. So I started writing movies like 4 years ago. Started looking up information and shit. The average movie script like 500-600 pages and shit. But you can, like, just by being who you is, if you silly or goofy or you a serious motherfucker, you can improv most of that shit. Just if you got the G's of what, and know what's going on and shit on the phone, that shit it's gonna work regardless and shit. And my motherfucker first movie go get to start filming and shit. And sometime this summer, I just got a cameraman and shit. Just got a few cameramen actually, because I know it's gonna take more than one. Got like 3 cameramen and shit. They up and coming in the motherfucking Chicago area and shit. They shoot all my music videos and shit like that. So it's like, I'll scratch your back, you scratch my back type shit. I'm trying to build them up as we on the rise as well.
That's type of shit I'm on, shorty. That's why I said anything you want to do, drop on, shorty. I got an idea that just popped in my head, shorty. While you talking about that shit, shorty, we're gonna talk about after this shit, shorty. But you know what I'm saying? Anything, the gang, you want to bring the gang up here, shorty, we can do interview for the promo for the shit drop. I'm with all that shit, Joe. You know what I'm saying? It's all networking. We ain't talking about no money, Joe. We up in here smoking, chilling. You know, already know.
Oh shit, on my life. I sure just put the whole squad on, like, bro, I got an interview with one of my guys, bro. He on the rise in the city on the phone. I'm finna do this bitch with him. I'm gonna set y'all in line for him and shit. They bet. Let me know what's up.
I'm sure. There's other shit we finna wrap. This shit finna go up, short. I'm already know. But like I said, man, like so So that's why, with that being said, man, we can already expect to have you back on the show. So
That's a fact, man. I got 2 new videos dropping soon, man, on the gang. I come on this bitch and permit them bitches before 12, 1
yeah,
o'clock in the morning, bro.
yeah.
Real shit.
I'm finna show you the links, Joe. We finna get into them. So
Yeah.
hell yeah, Joe. So keep doing what you doing. I'm keep doing what I'm doing, Joe. We
That's a
doing,
fact, man. I appreciate you, bro. I'll be seeing you. I didn't watch about 6, 7 episodes.
man.
You and
Keep,
DVI, you
yeah.
and Lanye on the phone. Them bitches was
Mm,
cracking. You and Shorty from DC. Weed
sure.
versus alcohol on the
Yeah.
phone. Yeah, bro.
Some for everybody. You know, guys, how motherfuckers,
Hey,
that's how we talk. That's shit we be talking about
yeah.
in the midst
On
of doing what the fuck we doing up here, man. So on
real
sure.
shit.
Appreciate the listen, man. Keep listening, man. On
That's
sure.
a fact,
So
man. My life, bro. I'm gonna stay tuning in, bro.
all right, in a minute, gang.
In a minute, boy. Appreciate you.
You know.